As a medium-sized service company, MUEG Mitteldeutsche Umwelt und Entsorgung GmbH takes responsibility for the protection of our environment. We do our part in the effort to reach energy and climate policy objectives and are committed to sustainable development and the careful use of natural resources. MUEG provides services in the following fields: thermal utilization, utilization of residual waste from power plants, sewage, technology engineering development, landfill and mining site remediation. Thermal utilization. We make sure that brownfield sites do not become a heavy burden. In the boiler fuel preparation plant, suitable waste materials are prepared so they can be used for heat and electricity production. They may also find use as a replacement for fossil fuel. The plant has a permitted annual capacity of 125,000 tons. The raw materials used to produce the mixed combustibles are, in particular, acid tars, roofing felt, carbon black, oil sludge, distillates and various industrial production residues. These materials are subject to stringent quality control. The aim is to produce a mixed combustible that has properties similar to raw lignite. In order to ensure this, we work strictly according to a quality assurance plan. Utilization of residual waste from power plants. Mere disposal is not enough. Our task is to accept and treat ashes and FGD gypsum from power plants, such as Schkopau power plant. Here, FGD gypsum is offered to partners from the gypsum processing industry. If the filter ash received from the power plants cannot be marketed at a higher material value, we treat it in our own specially developed process. If the filter ash received from the power plants cannot be marketed at a higher material value, we treat it in our own specially developed process. It is thus made available for various types of use. The residual waste materials from various processes, such as filter ash or black and brown coal filter ash, are mixed in a two-step process using process water. This results in a secondary construction material, which can be used for safeguarding measures in mining operations. Deliveries to our site can be made by all common means of transport, such as trucks and trains. For this purpose, we also make use of our very own feeder train and railway track. The plant is fed from the respective reception silos. The plant has a throughput of approximately 1,800 tons per day or 430,000 tons per year at full availability. We endeavor in the context of the German Recycling Management Act to market ashes at a higher material value. We currently use them as a binder for soil compaction. Landfill and mining site remediation. We have construction materials, building rubbish, excavated soil, recycled construction materials and ideas. In the area of landfill and mining site remediation, we task ourselves with the sustainable and economical utilization of mineral waste, which occurs in the form of soil, building rubbish and gypsum-based construction materials in the construction industry and in gardening and landscaping, but also in other industries such as foundries and in power plant operation, as used sand, slags and ashes. The mineral waste is utilized to close mining cavities, to support and stabilize landside-prone areas, for landscaping and recultivating post-mining landscapes, to produce and market recycled products, exemplified by our mobile crusher here in Boina, seen in the background. Extensive landscaping works for post-mining areas can be seen at our operating site Espenhain Recycling Center, where a 3-kilometer-long screen wall made of mineral waste is being erected. Every year about 1.5 million tons of mineral waste is being utilized in this way. Wastewater. Wastewater and more. Let's clear this up. This is a public sewage treatment plant, cleaning mostly the municipal wastewater of a population of more than 50,000. The wastewater is first cleaned by mechanical means, which takes place in a screening facility, a grid chamber and the preliminary sedimentation section. Following this, the wastewater is purified biologically by microbes. During this process, the wastewater is stripped biologically of phosphated nitrogen, so it achieves its final quality and can be introduced into the water bodies. Nowadays, the optimal cleaning performance can be achieved only by comprehensive monitoring and control through process analytics, thus securing the protection of the environment. In addition, we build and operate combined sewage treatment plants for local wastewater disposal. Technology, engineering, development. A problem remains a problem only until it's securely solved.
Der Bereich TED, Technology, Engineering, Development.
The TED division, which stands for Technology, Engineering and Development, has an experienced team of engineers and technicians. Beyond the engineering supervision of our MUEG-owned production areas, our principal aim is the continuous further development of these fields of business. Furthermore, we deal with all engineering tasks around the disposal of waste, remediation of brownfield sites, and recultivation of post-mining landscapes. For instance, we prepare, as part of our daily business, applications according to the German Federal Emissions Act and building and planning approval applications for landfills and waste treatment plants. Not to forget applications prepared according to the Federal Mining Act and feasibility studies and remediation concepts for brownfield sites. Furthermore, the TED division develops new technologies for the preparation of waste materials. This aspect extends to all service levels, from the very first idea up to large-scale market introduction. This is usually done in close cooperation with universities and research institutions. We also offer our services to third parties in the form of planning contracts. Mitteldeutsche Umwelt und Entsorgung GmbH is thus making a significant contribution for the protection of the environment and the efficient use of ever scarcer resources.